Chapter 10. A Word That Glows. Hi, you're back, said Annie. The Nowhere was about 10 feet away. He was swimming near a sheet of the ice that jutted out from the shore. His ivory tusk was pointing at them. Is something wrong with him? Said Jack. Why is he here? He wants to tell us something, said Annie. How do you know? Said Jack. I just know, said Annie. I'm going out to him. I'll crawl on the ice. No, don't, said Jack. It could crack. Don't worry, it's really thick, said Annie. It's probably been here for thousands of years. Annie stepped out onto the packed ice. Then she got on her hands and knees and began crawling toward the narwhal. Careful, said Jack. I got it, said Annie, reaching the edge of the ice. The narwhal raised his head above the water. Hi, you. What's up? Said Annie, grinning. Why did you come back? The narwhal made noises that sounded like a door creaking. Then he tapped Annie's head with his unicorn horn. Annie laughed. Thank you, she said. The narwhal then turned and swam away. He soon disappeared under the water. Annie crawled back toward Jack. She stepped off the ice sheet onto the shore. That was so cool, she said. What happened? Said Jack. Simple, said Annie. He came back to thank us. You're kidding, said Jack. Nope, said Annie. That's basically what he said. Thanks. And then I said, thanks back. That's all, said Jack. That's enough, said Annie. Jack took a deep breath. Okay, now we can leave. He and Annie quickly walked over the slope. The treehouse was still sitting on the pebbly shore. It was lit by the orange and red light of the midnight sun. Jack and Annie slipped through the window. Annie grabbed the Pennsylvania book that always took them home. She pointed to a photo of the Frog Creek woods. I wish we could go there. Nothing happened. The wind did not start to blow. I wish we could go there, Annie said again. The wind still did not start to blow. Why aren't we leaving? Said Jack. Let's look at our rhyme, said Annie, at the last verse. Jack pulled the rhyme out of his bag. He read aloud. Explore different worlds, show friends where to go. Okay, we did that, said Annie. We showed our friends where to go. We gave Leaf our map, and we showed the narwhal how to escape from the shallow waters. Yeah, we did all that, said Jack. And I wasn't even thinking about the rhyme. Read the rest, said Annie. Jack read the last two lines. Unite all these worlds with a word that would glow. I forgot about those lines too, said Jack. What do they mean? What's the word? I don't know. But if it glows, it must be written down somewhere, said Annie. Check your notebook. Jack pulled out his notebook and he and Annie looked at it together. Oh man, I forgot to take any notes, said Jack. What about our Greenland book? He took out the Greenland book and thumbed through it. Nothing glowing here. Wait, what about our message to Lee's family? Said Annie. Jack reached into his pocket and pulled out the crumpled note. He and Annie looked at it together. Nothing, said Jack. Hold on, said Annie. Look at the letter T. Annie pointed at the letter T near the bottom of their note. The letter seemed a little brighter than the other letters. Then suddenly, it glowed like it was on fire. Next to the T, the letter H grew brighter. Then A grew brighter. Then the next letter N. One by one, the letters grew brighter until thanks was all aglow. Thanks, cried Annie. That's the word. Thanks, said Jack. Why, thanks. I'll explain when we get back, said Annie. We can go now. Annie pointed at the picture of Frog Creek. Again, I wish we could go there. The wind started to blow. Yay, it worked, said Jack. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still, absolutely still. Chapter 11 is entitled You. Warm air filled the treehouse. No time at all had passed in Frog Creek. The sky was dark blue. The first stars were out. Jack and Annie were wearing their summer clothes again. Welcome home, said Annie. Jack sighed with relief. Frog Creek seemed especially nice in the soft twilight. The woods smelled of green trees and green plants. Let's go, said Jack. He left Morgan's rhyme. the Greenland book, and their note for Leaf on the floor of the treehouse. Then he put his notebook into his backpack and headed down the rope ladder. Annie followed. As Jack and Annie started through the woods, the air was filled with the sounds of crickets and tree frogs. So, do you get it about thanks? Annie asked. Sort of, but it seems so ordinary, said Jack. People say it all the time and they don't even think about it. Exactly, said Annie. So let's think about it. Okay, said Jack. You say thanks when someone helps you or is nice to you or gives you a gift, right? Said Annie. Yeah, said Jack. Leaf helped us free the Norwell, and we said thanks, said Annie. His parents gave us food, and we said thanks. We gave Leaf our map, and he said thanks. The Norwell came back and said thanks, and I thanked him for thanking us and for just being amazing. Got it, said Jack. Well, what does thanks do? Annie took a deep breath. Okay, this is the important part, she said. When the Vikings say thanks to us and we thank them, our world joins with their world. We unite our worlds, like the rhyme said, two worlds a thousand years apart come together. Whoa, that's cool, said Jack. Jack and Annie came out of the woods and started down the sidewalk. There's more, said Annie. Her eyes were shining. When the Norwell says thanks, our world joins with his world, a world in the darkest deep sea no one knows much about. But if people really knew how to thank Norwells just for being amazing and how to hear their thanks, it could change everything. Like it might save them if they're ever in danger. She sounded close to tears. Do you get it now? Yeah, I do actually, said Jack. Thanks to you. No, thanks to you, Annie said. No, you, said Jack. You, said Annie. You, said Jack. Thanks to both of us, shouted Annie. Come on, we're late, said Jack. He and Annie ran down their dark street. They crossed their yard. They dashed up the porch steps and banged through the front door. Mom, Dad, we're home, shouted Annie. Thanks for everything, yelled Jack. Hope you enjoyed this.